My name is Stacy McHale, and exercise has made a huge difference in my life. It has made me happier. I look forward to going to the gym. I look forward to going swimming. I look forward to walking my dogs even when it's 5 degrees outside because I just like going out and moving more. I have this great friend named Wendy, and the first time I met her was at a dinner, and she said, "Who's Stacy Mack?" And I looked around thinking, well, that's my name on my Fitbit account. And it turns out she's been stalking me and I've been stalking her. We just didn't realize who each of us were through the Fitbit community that we're part of. So it's been fun. And I saw her just the other day and she was asking me how I hit 7,000 steps before 10 a.m. And I was like, went to the gym. So I had my excuse ready. My eating has changed so much because now everything is pre-planned. I know what I'm going to be having for breakfast. I know what I'm going to be having for dinner. And if we're going out to dinner, I have an idea of what I'm already going to do. And that's made life so much easier for me. I ate because it was lunchtime. I ate because it was dinner time. It wasn't necessarily because I was hungry, and I definitely didn't choose my portion sizes based on whether it was lunchtime or whether I was hungry or not. It was, oh, it's dinner and I get a huge plate in front of me. I was part of the clean plate brigade as a child. I just followed that through whether I was that hungry or not. What I find is I let myself get hungry because as I've learned through this whole process is getting hungry is not a bad thing. And that was a huge change for me. I always thought getting hungry was horrible. And now I feel comfortable. If I'm hungry, that means, oh, it actually is time to eat. I didn't overeat during the last meal. Part of this whole process has taught me how to slow down while I eat. I was someone who used to eat very quickly. And my husband always used to joke that he'd have me sitting across the table from him eating, he'd be eating and I'd be waiting for 10 minutes. And it's become a lot of fun that now he almost always finishes before I do. So now he has to wait for me at a meal, part of it's a game, but it's made me enjoy my meals more and I eat less because my stomach and my brain are working together. My brain finally realizes it's hungry, it's full, and I still have food on my plate, so I haven't eaten more than my stomach can handle. I go to bed at a pretty fixed time depending on when I wake up the next day. So if I know I want to get up at 6:30 to go to the gym, I try to be heading towards bed at 10, knowing that I won't be going to bed till really 10:30, but I try to get into the whole groove of turning off the TV, putting away the iPad, not turning off my phone, but moving my phone away. And then I try to read a book. I've recently started doing some meditation for about 10 minutes and all in preparation of going to sleep. I used to average 6 to 7 hours a night, and I thought that was great. And now I average between 7.5 and 8 hours a night, and I sleep better because I'm not too full at night. That was always a big problem. If you have a really full stomach, you never sleep all that well at night. And it happened to me about 2 weeks ago. We went out to dinner. I ate more than I usually did, have been eating, and slept horribly because I felt heavy the whole night. But the sleep has affected me because I've really focused on getting more of the sleep and how important sleep really is. And I find I'm more active during the day, I'm more productive, and overall I feel better. I have more energy during the day. I can push myself harder during the day. I mean, having more sleep, you don't realize how having less sleep affects what you can do during a day until you get more sleep. My work life changed right before I started at Wellness Group, but now I'm active more at work. I walk around more. I do retail work now. So I get to walk, and I find myself walking even more than before because I just like to. I've gone from just physically my size has changed, and that's been a huge transformation, but that's translated to my whole opinion of myself and how I view myself. I saw a friend of mine who I hadn't seen in 6 months, and she said the way I carry myself is different, and that's part of that whole transition and transformation. That's been part of it. I have more confidence, I'm happier. Just it's all one big package now.